Conan the Barbarian is a 1982 American epic fantasy adventure film directed by John Milius and starring Arnold Schwarzenegger as the eponymous character. The movie is based on the character Conan, created by Robert E. Howard. Plot: the film begins with a Sumerian blacksmith forging a sword. He shows the sword to his son, Conan, and tells him about the riddle of steel, an aphorism about the significance of metal to their people. One day, a band of raiders attack the Sumerian camp with the intention of killing everyone. They kill Conan's father, and the group's leader takes Conan's sword and kills his mother while she still holds Conan's hand. The group spares the children, including Conan, and takes them as slaves. Conan starts turning a large wheel with other children, and over the years, he grows into a muscular adult who turns the wheel alone. Conan's owner sees potential in him as a gladiator, and through fights, Conan becomes an unbeatable warrior. With his success, Conan receives training and privileges. Eventually, Conan's owner sets him free. In freedom, wild dogs chase Conan, and he seeks refuge in a tomb of a colonial warrior. From the catacomb, he finds an ancient sword. Conan continues his journey with the sword and encounters a prophetic witch in her cottage, befriending Sabbatai, a Hyrcanian thief and archer. Following the advice of the witch in her cottage, Conan and Sabbatai go to the city of Zamora. They search for clues about the symbol carried by the group that killed Conan's family. In Zamora, Conan and Sabbatai meet Valeria, a female thief. They climb the Tower of the Serpent, steal jewels and other valuables from the shrine, and simultaneously kill a giant snake. The city guards manage to capture the trio and take them to King Osric. Osric tells them about the symbol and Thulsa Doom, who is behind everything. Osric asks the trio to rescue his daughter, Princess Yasmina, who is involved with Thulsa Doom's cult. Sabbatai and Valeria refuse the mission, but Conan wants to avenge his family's death by confronting Thulsa Doom. Conan sets off alone to the Temple of Set, where Thulsa Doom and Osric's daughter Yasmina are located. Disguised as a priest, Conan infiltrates the temple, but is captured. Thulsa Doom reveals that he remembers his raid on Conan's village when he was looking for the answer to the riddle of steel. Conan is crucified. On the brink of death, Conan is rescued by Sabbatai. Sabbatai takes Conan to Akiro, a wizard. The wizard summons spirits to heal the dying Conan, and Conan is saved. Conan, Sabbatai, and Valeria infiltrate and attack the Temple of Set. They succeed in rescuing the princess, but Conan fails to kill Thulsa Doom, who escapes. As the trio escapes the temple with the princess and Valeria is shot with an arrow. Valeria dies in Conan's arms. Conan and Sabbatai prepare for the battle against Thulsa Doom, with the princess as bait. They manage to kill Thulsa Doom's warriors, and Conan reclaims his father's broken sword that was forged at the beginning of the movie. Thulsa Doom escapes from Conan once again. In the movie's finale, Conan returns to the Temple of Set, where Thulsa Doom addresses his cult members. Thulsa Doom tries to mesmerize Conan but fails. Conan kills Thulsa Doom using his father's broken sword. Conan sets the temple ablaze and returns the princess to Osric. About the film. The casting process involved selecting actors who could embody the physicality and presence of the characters. Arnold Schwarzenegger was chosen for the role of Conan due to his imposing physique and previous success in action films. James Earl Jones was cast as the main antagonist, Thulsa Doom, bringing a commanding presence to the role. Other notable cast members include Max von Sydow as King Osric, Sandal Bergman as Valeria, Jerry Lopez as Sabbatai, Mako as the Wizard, Valerie Quennison as the Princess, and Ben Davidson as Rexer. Arnold Schwarzenegger's portrayal of Conan helped solidify his status as an action star. The production of Conan the Barbarian was directed by John Milius, who also co-wrote the screenplay with Oliver Stone. The film was produced by Dino De Laurentiis, a prominent Italian film producer. The film was shot on location in Spain, including the Almeria Desert, and was known for its large-scale battle scenes and elaborate sets. Filming for Conan the Barbarian took place over 6 months and included over 1,600 extras and 100 horses. Schwarzenegger underwent a rigorous training regimen to prepare for the role and performed many of his own stunts. The development of the movie involved bringing the character of Conan to the big screen and adapting his adventures into a cohesive narrative. The filmmakers aimed to capture the essence of Robert E. Howard's original stories and create a visually stunning and gritty fantasy world. Filming took place in various locations, including Mexico and Spain, including the Almeria Desert, and was known for its large-scale battle scenes and elaborate sets. The production aimed for an authentic and immersive setting, with rugged landscapes and elaborate sets. The film's action sequences and sword fights were carefully choreographed, showcasing Conan's skills as a warrior. The music of Conan the Barbarian was composed by Basil Poledouris. The score is considered one of the most memorable aspects of the film. Poledouris created a powerful and epic soundtrack that captures the adventurous and primal spirit of the story. The main theme, titled Anvil of Crom, has become iconic and is often associated with the character of Conan. Conan the Barbarian featured a mix of practical effects, such as elaborate sets, costumes, and makeup, along with visual effects to bring the fantasy elements to life. The film utilized various techniques, including matte paintings, miniatures, and stop-motion animation for certain creatures and sequences. Conan the Barbarian was released on May 14, 1982. It had a wide release in theaters and was distributed by Universal Pictures. The film had an estimated budget of around $20 million, which was considered substantial at the time. In terms of box office performance, Conan the Barbarian was a commercial success, grossing over $130 million worldwide. Critical reception for Conan the Barbarian was mixed upon its release. While some critics praised its visual style, action sequences, and Arnold Schwarzenegger's performance, others criticized the film for its violence and lack of depth in storytelling. Over time, the film has gained a cult following and is regarded as a classic of the fantasy genre. The legacy of Conan the Barbarian is significant. It helped establish Arnold Schwarzenegger as a leading action star and popularized the character of Conan in popular culture. The film's dark and gritty tone, along with its iconic visuals and score, have influenced subsequent fantasy films and media. Conan the Barbarian received one direct sequel, titled Conan the Destroyer, released in 1984. However, the franchise continued with other adaptations and spin-offs, including a live-action television series titled Conan the Adventurer, 1997-1998, and an animated series called Conan the Adventurer, 1992-1993. In 2011, a reboot film titled Conan the Barbarian was released, featuring Jason Momoa in the lead role. Additionally, the character of Conan has been featured in numerous books, comics, and video games over the years. The running time of the original Conan the Barbarian movie is approximately 129 minutes. The original cut of the movie was much longer than the theatrical release, and included more violence and nudity. There have been different versions of the film released over the years, including extended editions and director's cuts, which feature additional scenes and alternate edits. 10 interesting facts about Conan the Barbarian movie. 1. Arnold Schwarzenegger's breakthrough role. The film marked Arnold Schwarzenegger's breakthrough as a leading actor and propelled him to international stardom. 2. Arnold Schwarzenegger was not the first choice for the role of Conan, it was originally offered to Sylvester Stallone. 3. The famous sword used by Conan in the movie was actually made of aluminum, not steel. 4. The film was directed by John Milius, known for his work as a screenwriter on movies like Apocalypse Now and Dirty Harry. 5. The film's score, composed by Basil Poledouris, is highly regarded and has become one of the most iconic and influential soundtracks in the fantasy genre. 6. Arnold Schwarzenegger's famous line, "To crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentations of their women," was actually taken from a Genghis Khan quote. 7. The character of Thulsa Doom was originally meant to be played by Sean Connery, but he turned down the role. 8. The script was co-written by Oliver Stone, who would later win an Academy Award for Best Director for Platoon, 1986. 9. The film features Arnold Schwarzenegger's longtime bodybuilder friend Franco Columbu, played the role of Pictish scout in the film. 10. The movie was filmed in Spain, which was much cheaper than filming in the US.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more interesting videos and don't forget to press like button and share.